I don't know why. I would rather listen to Ian than Tyler, the Creator. I said it. Get mad. Cry. That's me personally. I listen to Ken more than Tyler, but Ken is not better. What? Like, this is the dumbest ever, bro. Yes, Tyler, the Creator, is more musically inclined than Ken Carson. But at a certain point, how are you going to say another nigga's better by? And this that I be talking about, bro. And this is why I'm always going to tell you that Ken Carson is better than Tupac. Ken Carson is better than Tupac. Yo, bro, Ken Carson makes better music than Tupac. I don't give a what y'all got to say. I don't care. He makes better sounding music. Is he more musically inclined? No. But he makes better sounding music to me. You can't tell me otherwise. Do you want to study my ears? Like, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
The kids are so funny.
I can't do
the kid, why was his eyes like that? All right, so this is the question. Hold on. Why were his eyeballs like that? Is music subjective, or can you actually just have bad taste in music?
Oh, that's the question. Okay. I was about to say, yeah, originally I was going to say, okay, this is a hot ass if we're talking about streamers can't have music opinions, but it's a hot take if you think that that's a bad one. Being said, can you have a bad music opinion? Yeah, it's possible. I think at some point there is a level of like, all right, bro, god damn, like if you don't like a couple of songs, cool. If you don't understand why people like a certain album or whatever, cool. But like, if for someone to say, yeah, Kanye West has never had a good song, that's a bad music opinion, I guess, for example. Or like Kanye West can't produce music, let alone would be like a bad music opinion. But I think for the most part, though, it's just a matter of preference ultimately. So technically I should be sitting here saying no, but I feel like there isn't a line of ignorance that you have to cross, which is probably crossed every day in 2024. But I think there's a certain line of ignorance that you have to cross. However, that line is very, 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 very far. So yeah, I know that's like a Mickey answer, but
do you agree? Do you agree with him? Do you agree that Ken Carson is better than Tupac?
No, I don't think Ken Carson makes better music than Tupac. What I will say this, he said something that like a lot of niggas are afraid to admit though. A lot of you niggas can't name 10 Tupac songs. Therefore, a lot of you niggas probably think Lil Uzi Vert is better than Tupac. If you had to be genuinely honest with yourself, or at least you prefer Lil Uzi's music than like a Tupac or anything like that. So I respect him being honest about that, but like I wouldn't just stamp that. No. Because I don't know how much Tupac he's listened to.
I just want to say, man, I feel like I'm delayed. I just want to say genuinely, one, his take, hot ass. I'm not worried about that. To Omar's question, I genuinely think both. I think you can have bad music taste, and you can also, music can be subjective. So that's to keep it super simple. With his take, I'm not taking that no near serious. I heard the new Ian and the albums. Y'all, people see my tweets. One, he smoked them. If you're comparing albums, these albums just better. They both were ass though. That shit was garbage. Dave Blunt's dropped the better album to both of them, in my opinion.
Who are these people y'all be talking about?
I feel.
Not too much on Dave Blunt's, but not too much.
Wait, but so let me ask you, Damo, how do you
names?
Who? Yes, what I'm saying.
Not too much.
Who are these people that say if you got a bad music taste or if it's good, or who are these people?
Damn.
What you mean?
Who the fuck are these people that say people got bad music taste? Like, who are you to judge? How can you judge that?
Well, one, that's why I said it could be both, but you can judge it based off what your music preference is. I'm not gonna lie. If I ask you who do you like, and you telling me, oh, I listen to all underground music. What, like Netspin? Netspin? Nah, he's too mainstream. I'm talking about Diggity Doo. Like, nah, buddy, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Like, I really don't. But also on the other end, if you only are listening to whatever Rap Caviar is telling you is good music, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about my music preference for, nigga. You don't enjoy your own music. Niggas gotta tell you like what music is good to you. So it's really subjective to what that person is listening to.
Don't you listen to Lyrical Lemonade?
I check out Lyrical Lemonade to see who dropped and see who has a new music video. I don't every day of my life live off of Lyrical Lemonade.
Okay. I just I just had it was just a question. I'm reading the sheet. That was a question on the sheet. So do streamers need to stay in their lane? Because also outside of this, Asm Gold got caught up in some shenanigans. I don't even think it's shenanigans, and we're not gonna play it on here. But he was calling out the Palestinians earlier this week. Did you see that video?
I did.
Okay. Do the streamers need to stay in their lanes?
I just want to preface that my answer is not related to the last topic. But in terms of streamers staying in their lane, yeah, I think they do, bro. I think streaming culture nowadays, it's so normalized, especially with the marathon meta too. It's so normalized to just hop on stream and stream for 8 to 10 hours and just yap to your fucking audience. And I've even said this about Stephen A. in the past, bro. Like, you are live so much, you are bound to say some dumb shit that you might not even believe in, just cause you need the yap and just say some shit. I feel like a lot of streamers are getting into lanes that they're just not versed in, they're not educated enough in, and then they start getting cooked in these certain debates and these certain things. They're just not informed, bro. But they need a hot take to get off, and they're reacting to every single different thing that they're not even. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
So what's the lane then? Because like if I think I don't fucking know. If I think fucking J. Cole's better than Kendrick or some shit, is that like a lane that I can't be in, or like you know what I'm saying?
You always want to be obtuse. Oh my god.
I'm just saying. I'm not even trying to be obtuse. I'm saying like, what's the lane in the sense? Like, obviously, I don't think any person that's not informed on something, unless they like for whatever reason have to, should be speaking on these things, and streamers have the option to control their stream. So I don't think if let's say I don't know 5 things about Minute Maid that I should be talking about Minute Maid the company. I'm just looking over there because I have a nice glass of Minute Maid over there. But I don't think I fucked up what I was saying. But like I don't think if people are misinformed on something and they get caught saying some misinformation on the internet, they're gonna get cooked. But I don't think that's like a lane thing issue. I don't think it's a stay in your lane issue. I think it's more so, hey gang, this nigga just said some stupid shit this week.
Hey, you listening in the background, come here real quick. I've got an offer for you from PrizePicks.com, the favorite daily fantasy sports platform for the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
Quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players is what makes PrizePicks the #1 daily fantasy sports app.
And we're going to show you how to make our prize picks right now. Ever since Kirk Cousins touched down in the A, he's been playing my way. I've got Kirk Cousins in passing yards going for the more every single week. And you know our crosstown rivals can never get any love from me, so I'm taking less on anything Alvin Kamara related. Rushing yards, give me less, B-Souls.
We're going to go ahead and put $10 on this lineup, click submit lineup, and boom, that is how you make a lineup on PrizePicks. Go to PrizePicks.com and use code LKIB to receive a guaranteed $50 once you place a $5 lineup.
Remember, that's code LKIB on PrizePicks, and tell them Omeezy sent you.
I think the lane is politics for me. Like, I don't really give a fuck if you think Michael Jordan is better than, I don't know, Larry Bird or whatever. Like, even if you truly don't know about basketball. But when we start talking about like things that have to do with genocide and like I'm saying like people's lives, I wouldn't speak on those things if I just didn't. If I'm gonna speak on it, I'm gonna at least like very make it clear that I'm here to like learn about the issue. I'm here to, you know what I'm saying, like do my due diligence on getting to know it, being more knowledgeable, coming from a space of not much knowledge. But I don't know if you've seen the Asmund Gold clip. Bro just said it like it's a fucking fact. Like anyone who believes this is dumb as shit, or who doesn't believe it's dumb as shit. So
that's why I was just asking what's the lane. If we're talking politics from a gaming streamer, a WO streamer, a prank streamer, and then he just has like these over the top political takes, and you either get with it or you're stupid. I agree there. That's something that like I wouldn't even necessarily say you can't speak on because it's not your brand. It's just like don't be a smart ass about it if you're gonna speak on it. Like if you're gonna sit there and give your political opinion, that's fine. Don't act like you are Mr. Information. You haven't even put yourself in that lens to even be credible. So
I do think what Biso said though, of like if you are a consistent streamer, and I'm talking about on the bigger side of things, where you are streaming for 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 15 hours a day. Consistently, we're talking about Monday through Friday or maybe skip Wednesday or something like that. at some point you are gonna delve into depths of the internet that like, all right, I don't know.
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I here? I'm about to just start saying anything. And they probably should do a better job of distinguishing when they yap. I mean, but also we be yapping, so I
Yeah.
can't necessarily talk too crazy. But somebody needs to just step out and be like, all right, I really don't care about this. I'm gonna do a live reaction. I don't mean to offend nobody or hurt nobody's feelings, but Haitian spaghetti is nasty. Now, Haitian spaghetti could be like the most cultural thing in the world. Listen, brother, I don't know too much, but you gotta say that though, because well, and I know that's different than what Asm Gold said, because he stepped out there with the whole Palestinian thing. I ain't gonna lie, he said some crazy shit.
Do y'all feel like yapping is just a part of podcasting and streaming at this point?
Also, bad connections.
Nah,
These are
but
part of streaming. at this point.
I heard what you're saying though. Yeah, yapping is a part of it though. That's kind of where I was getting at. That's why I asked what's the lane though, because niggas is just gonna be caught talking about anything. It's like I'm not expecting somebody who streams Sparking Zero to literally only talk about Goku for 5 hours. Like the nigga talks about, yo, hamburgers overrated. All right, gang. Like, who gives a shit? And the kid thinks hamburgers are overrated. But at some point, and I agree with Bezos, if you're talking about like finance or politics or something of a more serious nature, and then carrying yourself as if you're the most informed person and not even trying to prove your credibility, you're just saying shit and then zibing. Yeah, that's where it's like, all right, well, now you're being an ignorant person. So natural selection.
I think this year more than ever too, I've noticed a trend on the internet of like people being mad at people for fence sitting. Like, oh, you gotta pick a side and
Oh
pick
my
a strong
God.
stance on it. Like even on this pod, like I be getting cooked. Like Bezos, what do you even believe in at this point? Like you're always on the fence about shit. I'm sorry, some people actually believe that the truth is in the middle because a lot of y'all are too fucking extreme. Either got to be one way or the other. And I think a lot of the bad takes that y'all see on the internet is a product of that. The whole, oh, you need to get a takeoff that's hot, that's you're certified in to get a clip off that people can share, or else, no one wants to share a fence sitting ass take. So
Now I ain't gonna lie, for the sake of the clip, yeah, don't fence it. But
yeah,
Ain't
saw-
that some shit?
I saw somebody say that in the comments of my last video. I made a video about Jubilee, and they made a comment about that in the last video, and I was like, I thought I was pretty clear on my stance. I didn't know I needed to just
Jubilee
like
made a comment on your video.
no. Somebody did. They were like, here go this fence sitter again, and I was like, I thought I was pretty clear, and which side I'm on in this conversation. I guess I just don't like bad debate. But if you want me to like jump out there and be like, yo, fuck them and fuck her, and she's German. Do y'all not see? This is what okay, I guess, brother, but that's not how I feel. Like where I sit is how I feel, for real. And also I think they are used to like people just saying outlandish stuff and then getting upset about it. But at least for my online persona, I don't plan to just stress people out with the amount of content so that you can kind of overlook what I say. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, with some of these streamers, they can get away with saying some of the stuff because in that same exact stream, in 30 to 40 minutes later, they're gonna say something else that tops that. So by like Wednesday, you're not gonna care because they've already said 12 other things that are crazier, which is a crazy concept, but we accept it. Fuck it.
Some niggas be farming.
And people fall for it every time. Oh my gosh. Okay.